Yeah. Hello, everybody. Linda Morrison here from the Mind, Body, Joy podcast. I am really, really excited about today's interview. As part of our series, I'm actually interviewing a friend and colleague of mine whose name is Lisa Strickland. She's a health coach for busy people. And she's got a real passion about getting a message out, even more so now when we're having some real interesting conversations going along across the whole world about health. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
Tell the audiences where you came at, because I know you've done many things in your career, including having two beautiful girls, but you've done many things in your career. So where did you come at this space of becoming this health expert and professional? Please let me know.
So for me, it was all about when I was 17, 18, I got diagnosed with 3 different autoimmune diseases. And from there, you know, I was really passionate, and I've been lucky to have some amazing role models in my life that really made me see that I needed to take control of my own health, because doctors were giving me lots of drugs and things like that. And I didn't want to go down that trail. I wanted to actually take control and do things as natural as possible. And so the first place I started to, you know, look at and change was my food. And from there, I just really took off. And over the years, things have changed. You know, I've had lots of experience, as you've said. And through that, I've been able to learn more and more. You know, I've done some university degrees and that side of things in that area, and really took control. I love research as well, which is actually a really important thing when you're doing these sort of things. So because there is so much out there and it is confusing for everybody. So to be able to have somebody, you know, to be able to help you to do that, that's, you know, it's really important.
Exactly right. Like any expert, you collapse time and money. You save them time and money to get to the information they're absolutely needing to get the results they're actually wanting. And thank you for saying all of that. I am sorry that you've got these health problems, and we all don't. Everyone I actually meet has got something that is going on for them. I find once I sort of scratch the surface a little bit, and clearly in my health stuff, people come to me for that as well. But there is so much that actually can be changed with great leadership, really, really, really good systems and templates and services such as your own, where great results can actually start to unfold for people, no matter their age, no matter their other commitments that they've actually got going on. And when you've got an expert in your corner who really listens to what it is that's going on for you, you can make these changes. And then you've got someone like Lisa who's holding you accountable to the best version of yourself to move forward, which it really excites me as a lifelong coach and success coach. That really gets me excited. Lisa is a real geek around doing lots and lots of research, and I mean that with greatest respect, because I can be a little bit like this too when I find a topic that I just
it's a moving target, Linda. It's always changing. There's so much research out there. There's so many amazing people looking into all that side of things. So you know, and when you're a busy entrepreneur, you need to keep on top of your health so that you can be, you know, you can be the best that you can be for the things that you want to achieve and the passions that you want to go out there and do. So it's really important to have great health.
Exactly right. I love that you've actually just really said that, because you are driving it all. And in fact, you're driving your life, whether you're a business owner or an entrepreneur or a full-time mum, or you work for somebody. You're driving your life. So taking responsibility of this area is not only fundamental, but once you actually really improve and increase all of these, all of these parameters around your health, your emotional well-being, your physical well-being, your energy, your get up and go, it's amazing what really opens up for you I find. So tell us a couple of things that perhaps our female entrepreneurs and anyone listening, we don't occlude anyone can listen to our terrific information here and interview series, of course, on our podcast. But what couple of things would you actually give to people that they could implement today that's really going to make some changes or catapult, their changes? Because, when we get good results out of the box, straight away, we want to try harder. Yeah, we all want this, So what would you say, Lisa, are your top couple of things that perhaps anyone can try?
Sorry, I've got a tickle in my throat.
Of course you do, because the recording's on. It's the way it works.
Oh, look, it's all about, one of the biggest things I think is to be organised. I find that if you're not organised, most people will go and grab takeout or, get their Uber Eats in. If you can be organised and have a list of, the meals that you want to cook, and actually when you go grocery shopping, get those things and have them in the cupboard. The other thing is I actually like to have things already in the fridge, because I have a young growing 16-year-old daughter who stands there with the fridge doors open, asking me, there's nothing here, Mum. So, it's really important, I think, and for yourself as well, because so many of us are working from home now, even more so, to be able to just open the fridge, grab something and heat it up, and there's so many healthy things that you can put together. And that is what, my recent book that I've just brought out is all about, is being able to have those things there and be able to, just do something quickly, because, we live in a world where we're all running, even when we're at home.
Yes, I know. It's remarkable.
Go from one thing to the other.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's remarkable how we're managing to keep busy. I've been pulling out plants and all the rest of it. Being organised and being on the front foot is such good advice for everybody. And it is not that difficult. Sometimes it feels difficult in the very beginning, until you develop the skills around this. But Lisa can certainly help that. And of course, her cookbook is one tool that you can actually have. You need tools to do good jobs. My workmen here today need their tools to do a good job. It's all part of your successful life.
Well, it's a step-by-step process with everything you do. And even if you only want to move one step at a time, that's fine, and because you're still moving forward. And this is the thing, we're still looking after ourselves, and we're still getting the best out of our body, because if we don't put the right fuel in, we don't get, the results. We're tired and we're lethargic. We want to be full of energy. We want to be able to, be getting up in the morning and bounding out of bed as much as we can. As we're starting to get older, we still will be able to do that.
Oh, 100%.
So, it's really, really important.
It is. I love that you've actually said that. So you're being organised and being clear with your outcomes. I know you are able to help people with that in different ways. And of course, we've got your cookbook. Tell us a little bit about that. Of course, in the show notes below, there'll be a link where you can actually get Lisa's book, but it is one simple tool that you could, ebook and or a hard copy or both, that you've actually got in your toolbox, in your arsenal of health. And tell us a little bit about that.
So about my book, sorry, Linda, or about my programs?
Tell us a little bit about your book.
Yep. My book. Okay. So my book has great, just tips and different things that you can have for snacks, which I think is really important, because a lot of us, when we're moving quickly, we still want to be able to be having, that nutrition and not skipping meals. Sometimes we don't have time to sit down and have something that's big, so being able to have some bliss balls or, hummus and different things that are easy to put together and quick to make, that you've got in the fridge that you can have. So, my cookbook is my passion about vegetables and getting more vegetables into people as well, and fruit, because we do forget to eat that sort of thing. And, especially Australia has been a very big, meat eating culture. So we tend to eat lots and lots of meat and not a lot of vegetables. And it's really good to find that balance. You know, other countries, depending on where you come from, have probably got a little bit more going on, but we tend to be very meat dominant.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
right.
just all about getting out there but the other thing is, people don't realize that you can make amazing things and use lots of different herbs and spices to get great flavor without, you know,
That's
having
right.
to, with vegetables as well. You know, because I think that's something that people haven't in a lot of cases got the gist of, and that's what I wanted to put out there. I just really, really wanted to show people that lots of vegetables and lots of, you know, that some people wouldn't even try are really easy to make. And like, I've got some simple things, even like a nachos in there, but it is a healthy one.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Turning it around, because when we're feeding our children as well, it's nice to be able to put something in front of them that's beautiful and healthy, and we know that they're going to get some benefit from.
That's right.
There's lots of different things in my book. Yeah.
Fantastic. I absolutely love it. So, Lisa, I'm going to round this video off now, and actually remind people to get onto your show notes below. Make sure that they reach out to you. You've got various products and programs that are very experience-based, in that you can learn some skills as you go, and they'll be below. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being on board.
Thank you. Thanks, Linda.